All right, sitting down. Man, I packed that load hot today. Telling you, one of them Sharps wanted tips coming in different phases. Hit you through the wall on systems like that. Coming in actual spooky distance, kind of one of them ones that's just like moving there, and then because of it, shit lenses around it at the quantum limit. Just cars in town. It's like you see down the mechanic car coming down, but you don't really know it's that. It's got that 42-ness down there, and it's just that little gap. So you're just being a regular civilian, and it's moving, and then you're like, damn, I'm glad I did that. Gave them all the extra room. So I'll move along with your day. But I got some hot stuff running in here. It's pretty good. Running to the Tucker's number. Let's see what we got inside here. Oh, 42, Tim, Tony. Give me the power of swapsies. Perk Tony. At any rate, inside here we got Tommy Lee off the hop. Turning point for the market. Maybe. I could play it. I could play it. Not a problem. I could take this Opal grinding fest over here into Nicky's work usually pretty easily. U.S. military anticipates complete madness and something. Well, when you go to any system changeover, General Furnace did a good AC based the system of, well, that's what actually happens when you redefine the basic neural net system in the system. You turn here. You do that in the morning at the 888 schedule. You graph this. When you don't have that marshmallow, it's very hard to do a thing. And here, well, this is about, I dropped the note inside here, I forget his name. I said give him a shot, inside here. When you go long game sharp stuff for it. Well, those are in the notes. Still winds up being a stone mill problem anyways, about graffiti, scrubbing graffiti off the wall. Kind of having the need to do that stuff, getting to a point where, well, if you're going to use the Tucker's number, you're going to use incidents of the boat on fire, burning down a reverse time symmetry and calculus. We got straight jacket, good one. Check it out. See what the foundation's up to today. Not much. I was hoping for a fox in the box to come off, but we got Jim here. Well, like I said, when you have 2 points of context right there will be a whole bunch of real physics. And you're going to give a bunch of real physics inside of there. And come on, I was hoping for something good. 16 hours ago. Alright, there's a bit of an escapism to it. And I don't want to give too many special notes away about this gem loading up. I'm waiting for the beep beep juice to go through.
Tell me about that.
When I'm out there in the stone mill, you're running the race. These are all competitional things that go against the grain for a little bit. There are competitions when all of this had at any point in time an ROTC breakdown of math. It did this. The force, the MAs, the football, the dude running if he hits a metal plate, gravity.
Can I get one of your applications? I promised that I would take care of you and the
There was. Just being marshmallow, right? Go back.
This is your dream? Don't give up on it.
And at any rate, yeah, they're hard to do. They're hard people to compete around. Some cultures call it a curse. Depending on where you are living. Upside down, up, down, up, and down. This is a Hadron Collider. You are in it right now. Just going round.
Hank came up with this whole arena concept.
Arena football.
Remember, I can teach you through field theory. It's going to go 1 0 0 1 0 1. What I just did a second ago is you going round and round. There's a bit of this one, then it turns. And that turn is not really a turn because the first move you had to do had spin on it. So you had to figure out, alright, stone mill, business, insurance, any broom closet in there. How much of the working jewels go into the hitchy pitchy hand with the serpent handshake here. How you doing? DCG, that's contract gambit. How much did you do of it? Did you calculus? It's like it could be beating your wiener. It's like, did you calc that? All the way, all the time, because you bring out that graph and you would probably have some fucking index on there that just leaves everybody dumbfounded and amazed, and they leave you alone because you're whirling supernova crazy. Whatever you want to be. Because that's the question in equities, right? You keep hopping around, you do things, Mason Robot, beep beep. You are
I
energy.
know who I am. I know
Turn you into I can't remember what it was. It was something good like I was gonna go Neo joke into Joker. It takes just a push, but there are no rules. There is no spoon Neo, and dial it back into all this to turn you into a battery Neo.
I'm Jill Firestone, and I'm here on
It's
my
like the
big
architecture
chair,
here
offering
is
jokes,
pretty good.
part of my yearly Clean House joke sale. Every year I go through my jokes and see what's
I
working,
forget what it
what's
was. It was
tanking,
good.
and I take the
Had
tanks
something
out
to do with
sell to you,
Raccoon
Jill
City
Public.
and busting you up.
Maybe one of these will work for you, even though it didn't work for me. Sometimes it's the messenger. If you'd like to purchase any of these bits or jokes, please reach out to me directly. I take cash and checks, but I don't trust online banking because I don't want to think about how they keep money in servers.
So at any rate, I just want to. Wow, what in the Frosty? Well, Tucker, what are you doing?
Esoteric. This isn't some gigantic bill. It is, but it's about what happens to ordinary people.
Okay, so there's a real line. I believe I have a play for every single one of their indexes. Why? Because you must calculate. That is what they calculate it to. You have to have parallel calculation to that system to run parallel to it. Have the inverse on that standard. It's an FY over X, not just positive charge and negative charge. No, that would be the system of electron decay while passing through the system and saying push through the wall. There will be some flak. This is the timeline. Timeline appropriated flak. In universes like this, you usually catch metal confetti. Go figure.
Tiger burning bright in the forest of the
run
night.
it down.
What immortal hand or eye has framed thy fearful symmetry? Applause breaks out. Brilliant! What does it mean exactly? Someday we'll understand. For now, we don't deserve
I
it.
played that
But we can be certain
Clint
of one
Eastwood
thing.
number today
$1
so
trillion
hard,
of newly printed
so
money for
hard
infrastructure is
into
very
the
good.
game
Come on,
this
man, it's
morning,
good.
like from last night,
That's what our
doing the
president's telling us.
guy's
The downside,
equities
of course,
into
is
the
that
stone
inflation
mill,
is about to make you a lot
the horse
poorer.
bet
Inflation is
into
what happens
Ted
when
whipping
a
out
government
his
devalues
at the
its own
pony show.
currency.
And doing a
Something the Biden
$5
administration is doing
demonstration
at a
with a
faster
show
rate
pony
than
out
any
there
time
at the
in American
mill
history.
being
As a
a
result, you may
animal
make
abuse
more
case
money,
with Brett.
but you can't afford the staples you used to buy because suddenly everything is much more expensive. Think of it as an ever-accelerating treadmill. In the end, inevitably, you wind
Well,
up
again,
with feet on the
because it
ground.
doesn't matter what play.
Don't
You walk into
worry.
the state troopers barracks.
It may be painful.
There you go.
But it's gonna
And
be
there are gonna
good
be some
for you.
stuff. And it's
Turns
like,
out you are too rich.
in their
as
real
it is.
pocket, they do
You
this.
are
This
weak
is
and
within
decadent
their
and
own
flabby.
training category
You've
of
had it too
numbers. And
easy,
again,
Mr.
you
and
look
Mrs.
at
America. Why can't
the
you be
can't
more like our
rule.
Guatemalan
You look
grounds
at
crew in Quad,
the
grateful and
42edness
uncomplaining
of
and
X, Y, and
non-English
Z in that pack.
Well, that's the new message
Pushing down the
from
line, and then you
CNBC,
dial it
taking
up.
a
He's like,
momentary
"Oh, I do
break
more
from
things.
committing
I
a natural
used to
sex
stop
acts
the
on
rally
technology
bunch.
CEOs
Used to do all
to
that stuff,
lecture the
stack it up.
American
None of those
middle
things
class
happen
about
anymore.
their
None of those things
undeserved
happen anymore.
affluence.
No squeaky."
Listen.
The dirty little secret here, Willie, while nobody likes to pay more,
Right up.
on average, we have the money to do so. Household savings hit a record high over the pandemic. We didn't
Well,
really
right
have
now.
anywhere to go out and spend.
There's usually middle ground in it. It's like all the way
So
or
the
nothing.
dirty
You
little
want me to buy
secret
something.
is,
Tucker wants me to buy
thanks to
something.
Joe
The
Biden,
point of the
you're hitting
review
forward.
is that it is information. It is at least
Shut up.
vector positions.
MSNBC agrees
It
with that.
is
Quote, why the inflation we're seeing
where
now is a good
this
thing.
can
They ran that
correlate
headline
in a
recently.
physical
And
manner
according to Bloomberg
for
News,
what an
as inflation rises,
M2
Americans,
value
quote,
of an
may
MM
need to
or an
gasp,
M1. So this
live
would
more like
become
the
Stanford class.
Europeans.
We are
That actually might not be
integrating
a bad
a
thing. Got it?
derivative,
So you're no longer
a
gonna have enough money
time,
to drive your
a
own car,
X
but
of a
honestly,
value
middle
inside of the
America, that
system.
might not be a bad
When you
thing.
do that, there
You're gonna
actually
love living
is
like a Romanian.
working
It's
joules
fun to have
with what
less
GPT-3's math says it
They're
does.
literally saying
It
these
is
things
ones and zeros
out
that
loud.
change off the system.
Just like
It's
Louis
not
XVI
magic. It's
did,
just
and
very,
his wife.
very hard
Just like the Romanovs, just
physical
like
mechanics.
Batista.
It takes you 90
What
days,
is it
at
about
least in my
decadent
course,
ruling classes?
before I'm
They
satisfied with
always
you've
double
seen
down
enough of
just
it.
as the grotesque and
One page a
unfair
day for an
systems
hour. And
they
it's like, that's the
created start
first
to
one. It's like, don't just
crumble.
drill it out. You don't have to.
They
You
never
can do
see
2
it
pages a
coming.
day. Maybe on the
It's
weekend you
almost
want
like
to take it
they're
down and
stupid.
beat one out.
Hey, Sean
You know,
Hannity
that's
here.
fine.
Hey, click
Did you
here
calculate?
to
I've been
subscribe
playing
to
with
Fox
it.
News
Just kidding.
YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling